Okay, so today we've been going over mean, median, and mode, and lower quartile, upper quartile, uh, lower extreme, upper extreme, and range and interquartile range. So now we're going to start using some of that information and set up figuring out what those are. Remember how we said that our data must be in smallest to largest. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to start here with our data here, and I am going to find the smallest number, and I'm looking at it, and 4 is my smallest number. I've used this 4, but I have another 4. No, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have a 10 here, another 10 here, and a third 10 here. 13, 14, we've got a 14. We've got a 15. Need to be marking them out so we don't miss anything. 16. And then we've got a 22 and a 25, so 22 and 25. So now we're going to look for the mean, and the mean just means we add up all the numbers and divide it by 10 because we've got 10 numbers, and I have that answer. You guys start calculating it, and it is a 13. The median, now that's one that we've not been doing too much, but we've been doing mean quite a bit. The median, we have to find the middle of our data. And I know there's 10 pieces of data here, so I'm going to count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to take another color and I'm going to count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we find that the data is split in half between the number 10 and 14. Well, the number between 10 and 14, the middle of the, you've got 10, you've got 11, 12, and 13. So 12 would be that middle number. Now the mode, what number do we have there that repeats the most? Well, it's 10. We can see we've got 1, 2, 3 10s, and that's the most. Lower extreme. So that would be our smallest number, 4. Upper extreme, our largest number, 25. Lower quartile. Now that's the median of the lower half of the data. So let's get a different color here again. I'm going to do the same thing. I've got 5 numbers, so let's start marking out 1, 2 numbers, 1, 2 numbers, and right there is what our middle number is. So it is 10. Now remember, our lower quartile is our Q1. Our upper quartile is our Q3. We're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2. And that number right there in the middle is the Q3, which is 16. Now the range is going to be the highest number, 25, minus the smallest number, and that's going to equal 21. The interquartile range is going to be the 2 medians here, the 10 and the 16, and that's going to be 16 minus 10, and that will give me a 6 for my interquartile range. So let's start looking at a box and whisker set, and let's start labeling the pieces there. So on this top box and whiskers, this smallest number is what? It is my lower extreme. I'm going to put LE for lower extreme. I'm not either. I'm going to put min. We put minimum for that. This is my maximum. Now I'm going to find my Q1, Q2, and Q3 because my median is my Q2. I know it is this very middle number here, Q2. The median of the upper is going to be Q1, and this is going to be Q3. Now, one of the things that is important about Box and Whiskers is that data is split up. So from minimum to Q1 is 25% of my data. From Q1 to Q2 is another 25% of my data. Q2 to Q3 is 25% of my data, and Q3 to the max is the last 25% of my data. So these are 4 of them put together would give me 100% of the data, and that is what our Box and Whiskers does, is help divide it into percent. Thank you.